guy. Are you guys ready for your next comic? Make it sound like 12 people this time. Come on, are you ready for your next comic? And keep that going for the very, very funny Alex Tomaselli.
Thank you guys. Appreciate that strong applause, believe me. What's up, what's up? How we doing, everyone? You guys doing well tonight? Thank you for coming out. Lovely band of gentlemen right here. I love you guys. You guys look like the Sopranos on better diets. Like, you guys just like chilling. I love it. You guys all look like you killed a hooker 30 years ago, and just that bond is keeping you together. Going out on Saturday nights, the comedy show. Hell yeah, dude. I was sitting back there the whole time just thinking this. You guys, better dieted Sopranos, but least successful Impractical Jokers. Like, is anyone, you see it? You see it from the back, you can see it. Got Murr, got Sal, Brian, the guy they're pranking, I got the cameraman, I don't know, man. I'm glad you guys came out. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. We got lovely couple in the back. You guys look like you have sex to Tim Burton movies. That's cool. That's cool. This woman brought her daughter. That's someone called DCF. All right, this woman brought. No, how old are you, Miss? The daughter. 17. Wow, this is no. That's not what. Don't tell people. Don't tell them you're 17. That's allowed? That's allowed in here? All right, cool. You're gonna hear some weird shit. I apologize, Mom. I apologize. The couple, lovely couple in the back. I'd watch you guys have sex. It's not weird. It's not weird. I'd sit in the corner and smoke a cigarette. I'd come and then I'd leave. Okay? It's not weird. There's a 17-year-old girl in here, dude. We're gonna be talking about cum and stuff. This isn't right, Miss. I'm not censoring myself. I can't. You brought her to the late show. Oh my God, dude. You have no idea, Miss, what you're going to see later. This is going to be great. I'm watching the whole show after. I can't wait. Anyway, what's up, you guys? This is so much fun, dude. We got stoners in here. Fellas, you going to light up a bone after this? Fucking stoners? Definitely stoners. No. You guys, you have like dragon crystals on your coffee table, no? That's not, no, sorry, I do, I'm projecting right now, All right, I smoke a lot, you guys clearly, by this nonsense I'm gonna be dropping on you guys, I smoke a lot of weed, and I'm really excited they're finally legalizing weed everywhere, like in New York, because I got arrested like 10 years ago for smoking weed, and I had to go to real rehab for that shit. Yeah, real rehab for weed. That's like winning your first Call of Duty game, and then an army recruiter shows up at your door, and is just like, you're going to Ukraine tomorrow, and you're leading this platoon like that. Punishment doesn't fit the crime. Stoners don't belong in rehab, real rehab. I found that I really made that distinction when I was in my first group therapy session in rehab. Has anyone in here been to a court-mandated rehab session? Miss? No? Only one cool dude in the back. Hell yeah, my God, that's what's up. For those of you who have never been to one of these group therapy sessions, it's basically in a room like this with 10 people like this. Like, it's exactly like this, dude. It's just like this. It's exactly like this. And the therapist is me. He stands in front of the room and he just goes around and asks everyone how they're doing, like that week. And these dudes had wildly different weeks than I did every time. Like, he'd go up to one guy and be like, how you doing today? And that guy would go, Doc, I can't sleep, but when I do sleep, I dream of demons. And that was one guy. You go to another guy, say, how are you doing? And that guy would go, Doc, my wife took the kids, she's filing for divorce, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. And then they'd get to me, and they'd be like, Alex, how are you doing with the weed? And I'd be like, Doc, Doritos don't taste the same anymore, man. Aqua Teen Hunger Force isn't funny anymore. You guys ever listen to Sublime Sober? They fucking suck, dude. They're like I'm glad that Dalmatian ran away. Whatever, nerds. All right. No, you guys are great. I have to call you guys nerds. I'm sorry, man. That was so mean. That was rude. That was just not nice. I don't know, man. I smoke a lot of weed though, but I don't need weed to think of the crazy shit I think of. Like, I've always thought crazy shit, even as a kid, riding the bus. Did you guys take the school bus every day? Like I did? Do you guys remember taking, did anyone here ever get on a fucking school bus? Thank you. I took the school bus every fucking day, dude. I'm a very observant person, and I don't know if you guys noticed this riding the school bus, but has anyone else noticed that all of our bus drivers look like before they picked us up, they killed the real bus driver? Like, this 17, would you describe your bus driver as dapper? Would you describe him as a dapper man? Or does he look like the guy who warns you that Jason is still at Crystal Lake? Like that? Every bus driver looks crazy, dude. They all look crazy, and I think the only thing I want to know who's hiring them. That's what it breaks down to. At the end of the day, I want to know who's hiring bus drivers. I want to meet the man or woman who is standing outside of a detox clinic and just waiting for people with most of their teeth to come out and be like, do you like yelling slurs at a child first thing in the morning? Yes, you're hired, and that's it. That's how they hire bus drivers, dude. Whatever, man. Maybe you guys it's Saratoga Springs. You guys have it's nicer than Brooklyn. I'm just gonna assume. Oh, Christ. All right. Jesus Christ. It's a 17-year-old in here. I'm sorry, this is gross. It's just like, I don't know what you talked to her about, so things I say now, you might leave after and be like, so honey, what he meant was, when you fall in love, guys are gonna do this thing. They're liars. They're like, everything I say, if a guy does this, don't ever date any dude who acts like this, okay? Don't do it. All right. So guys, I'm a single man, if you couldn't tell. And the one hump I feel like you have to get over being a single man, the first thing you have to get over with a woman is condoms. Condoms. Do you guys, you married men, do you remember condoms? Do you remember those days of condoms? Condoms, dude. I don't mind, but there's like two different types of women that I date in the world, really. When you get down to it, it's like girls who will make you wear a condom and girls who don't make you wear a condom. And if a girl makes me wear a condom, I have a few thoughts. Like, oh, this girl's smart, she cares about her body, she thinks about the future. Yeah, woo! But if a girl doesn't make me wear a condom, I have one thought and one thought only, and that's, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a simple slut, dude. I'm a simple slut. I don't know, you guys. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try you something for the younger one in here. See if I can relate to her and you guys at the same time. Do you fellas, you have children? And you fellas, and everyone here, how old are you guys in the back?
I'm 31.
You're 30, me too. I'm 31. You guys in the back, early 30s, late 20s?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah, nice. All right, so we grew up watching the golden age of Cartoon Network, right? Like Dexter's Lab, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd and Eddy. Do you guys remember your kids watching those shows? Do you know what Cartoon Network is? It's like Hanna-Barbera, but it's older, you know what I mean? Newer. Fuck, I'm gonna relate to that. I'll be back to you guys. There's all these shows though from that era, like Dexter's Lab, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Did you ever watch any of these growing up, little one? Do you remember Cartoon? You have Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
All right, so there were those shows. Those shows ruled. There's certain shows that are timeless. They always hold up. But there's certain shows from that era that do not hold up at all. Like, does anyone recall a show named Johnny Bravo?
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo, yes?
Yeah.
Cool, she knows. All right, cool. Johnny Bravo. That show, I loved it growing up. From what I remembered, that's a show about a dude just trying to score with chicks the whole time. Yeah, woo! That's all he does. He just goes up and is like, hey, baby, and then he tries. The whole show is him just going at him. But on a 2023 rewatch, you slowly realize he's just harassing thousands of animated women every episode. Like, it's a Me Too case every fucking episode. It's waiting to happen. And he's more of a villain in this, in hindsight. Johnny Bravo's a villainous bastard. But who'd be better to stop the villainous Johnny Bravo? You guys? The Powerpuff Girls, right? Remember the Powerpuff Girls? Powerpuff Girls, that's a show, fellas, about 3 women who fight crime, superpowers, feminism at its finest. Awesome. But on a 2023 rewatch, you slowly realize that's 3 white chicks beating up trans lobster women and green Puerto Rican kids. Like, that's the shows, dude. You liked it. You didn't fully understand, but you liked the fucking, yeah. Alright, man. Back to sex stuff. Sex stuff!
So we do with your binky?
No, dude. I wish, I wish, man. I'll tell you if you really, it's not that funny. What's under couches? Like the metal that's under couches? That's what this is. What's under there? Because I don't know, but I know I stuck my hand over the couch and it ripped my knuckle open. And that's, yeah, dude. It's not eventful. It's not like I was fingering the girl from Teeth. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, glad someone got that reference. Cool, man. You guys are fun, dude. You guys are really cool. I like you guys a lot. I really do. I was telling you all earlier, I'm a single man. I date a lot of chicks. I live in New York City. I date a lot of liberal women. A lot. I'm pretty liberal myself, but these chicks, dude. Any girl I date, when they find out I do stand-up, they'll sit me down and be like, Alex, you should never be homophobic, and you should never make fun of women. It's just wrong. And I'm like, sure, cool, whatever. But how come when I refuse to punch these chicks during sex, they call me gay? Like, why is that? Why? Dude, I can get real straight if you want me to, dude. Hell yeah. I don't do that joke often. The New York people do not like that joke, dude. They get pissed. So there are a lot of, except for you. This stuff, god damn it. Let's see this. It's 3, Mom, you might have one of these, and three lovely ladies. Get to it. Look, the 3 ladies I'm referring to, do you guys have toy boxes at home? Wow, Mom, you should have said anything. Now she knows. You know she has a toy box? Or as I like to call them, a slut drawer. You guys know about the slut drawer? Does your wives have a slut drawer, fellas? Come on! You all know about the toy box / slut drawer? It's the drawer all women can comfortably open while laying on their back in bed. Do you guys know the drawer? Arm's reach. Come on, it's that drawer. It's the drawer. I'm a fan, dude. I'm a fan of the drawer, you guys. I go in it all the time. I have to. They demand it. But I don't like when women complain at the same time about dudes not being able to make them come or having to take directions and all that stuff, because it's like, you guys have a drawer filled with dildos shaped like deep sea life and then a loaded gun. Like, that's what's helping you guys get up. What am I supposed to do, dude? I'm not supposed to compete with robots, the fucking Terminator, dude. It's not cool. I think that's all the sex stuff. You guys, we're gonna get out of that one. You guys are so much fun, dude. I really am having a great time. I don't know. Oh, you know what? This This better work, I swear to God. I don't do this bit often. I do this bit often, but I don't do it on shows because it's fucking. You guys seen the movie Toy Story? Seen the cinematic masterpiece that is Toy Story? The original Toy Story. I love Toy Story, you guys. I watched it recently. I ate an edible on a plane, and I watched it to kill some time. As an adult man, I watched the movie Toy Story, and I came to a realization at the end of the movie that Sid, you guys remember Sid? The Sid that braces, skull on his face, skull on his shirt, you know, that kid? The villain, Sid? Remember villainous Sid from Toy Story? Not that bad of a kid. He's not that bad of a kid. I'm gonna argue it right now. He's not that bad of a kid. Like, what made Sid so villainous? Like, what did Sid do that made him a bad guy? Somebody yell it out. It's the same answer everywhere I go. What did he do?
He melted toys.
So you hear that, you guys? Sid, he didn't melt him. You know, he did not melt him. He fucked with him. He didn't melt them. Miss, I've watched the movie a lot. I've watched this movie. Like, does not melt them. He put that into Woody's head. Okay, all right, give me that one. He does burn a hole into Woody's head. It's true. He fucks with the toys though, right? He fucks with the toys, right? Sid, she's right. Sid fucks with the toys. He melts a hole into Woody's head. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? They're toys, miss. They're toys. He also does, that's the only time, you caught me on that one. She really got me on it. Like, that's the only time he does anything crazy. Like, the rest of the toys, he just fucks with. Like, he puts a pterodactyl's head on a doll's body. That's just a metal and creative 10-year-old, miss. Like, if he grew up, I'd want to see his Etsy page. All right, that's what I'm saying. And here's the other thing we all forget. Besides, I gotta work on that, miss. That's fucking, you threw a hole in my whole thing. But no, here's the thing we all forget as people who have seen Toy Story. Like, we all know that the toys are alive, right? That's how the movie starts. We're introduced to Buzz, Woody, that fucking gay T-Rex. Like, that's who we're introduced to. We know the toys are sentient and our friends. Sid has no fucking idea those toys are alive. And you know who else doesn't know those toys are alive? Everyone. Everyone else. Nobody knows those toys are alive. Like, the Pizza Planet staff doesn't know, Andy doesn't know, the government doesn't know. But what doesn't it stop those toys from doing? Cornering that probably autistic kid in his sandbox and threatening him. They threaten it. Why are you all looking at me like I'm defending Kyle Rittenhouse, dude? That's what happens in the fucking movie. His toys come to life and attack him, dude. His whole, like, you're adults. Like, his toys attack a kid in that movie. You're adults, right? If any of you went home tonight and you saw a toy sitting on your doorstep and it just got up and was like, hey, play nice with me, you would bash that thing to fucking death. And leave your haunted residence. Like, you would never stay there. Burn your fucking house down. Get out of here. And they do that to a kid. They do that to Sid. His whole play box comes to life and attacks him. That's like if all the Chucky movies happened to you in one night. It's fucking terrifying, dude. My whole point in defending Sid is, like, if toys are alive and they see what goes on in the real world, why do they only mess with Sid? Like, why? There's so many other real life crimes these toys could have prevented. Like, it makes you wonder, were Casey Anthony's kids just melting G.I. Joes all day? Was JonBenet just eating her strawberry shortcake dolls alive? Or do any of my fellow cool conspiracy theorists think Jeffrey Epstein would have ever had that cool island if Woody washed up on shore and was like, hey, Jeffrey, we toys see everything. Some of you liked that, I guess. Some of you voted for the Clintons or whatever. That's where we're going. You guys are fun, man. All right. Cat people? Cat people? Any cat people? All right, hopefully you guys like this then. Because I like cats, don't get me wrong, but I am not a cat person. Like, and I mean like, because if you guys don't like cats, you don't like cat people, which means you don't like the same person I know. You don't like the person who says shit like, oh, I'm just like a cat. I love to just lay around all day and take naps. Row. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you just listed symptoms of depression, asshole. Like, that's what it is. You're depressed. You're a depressed human if you act like that. You're not like a cat in any other way either. Like, forget like metaphysical. Let's talk physical real quick. All right? Like, has anyone in here ever taken a shit and then flipped both legs behind their ears and just licked their ass until it's clean? Probably not. Or would any of you in here tonight, if a mouse ran by your feet, would you rip its head off and bring it to the bartender and be like, here, this is for you, buddy. I had a great time tonight. You, for you. Or would any of you leave here tonight and go out into one of those alleyways and molest other cats? You're all laughing nervously at that. That's funny. It's weird. None of you have outdoor cats? None of you have ever heard a cat in the dead of night just make that sound? Yeah, that's your cat getting fucked, dude. That's your cat. Your cat getting fucked, dude. Like, I don't know how to break it to any of you prudes in here, but no two cats meet in a meadow out there and are like, oh, mi amor. You know, right? Our humans could not keep us apart. Nah, dude. Every single one of your cats has been on one side or another of a Law and Order Special Kittens unit. You know what I mean? Bum bum, meow 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 meow. All right, you guys. You know what? Room full of white people. You guys like Harry Potter, right? Yeah. I love Harry Potter, you guys. I just don't know what I find more unrealistic about Harry Potter. Like, what's more unbelievable? A bunch of British kids that know magic? Or a bunch of British kids that never say the word cunt? Right? Right, dude, right? You've met a British person. They're They can't go 5 minutes without saying that shit over nothing. It's insane. And that's my point. They should be saying that in every Harry Potter movie. Even as kids, they should be saying that word. Like in The Sorcerer's Stone, the first movie, like when Hermione's in that class, and she goes, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Someone from Slytherin should have been like, oi, cunt is shut up, bitch. Just beamed her in the head. All right, you guys, my name is Alex Tomaselli. You've been a great fucking crowd, for real, for a very intimate room. This has been a lot of fun. Are you guys ready for your fucking headliner, though?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You guys see my Real Ass Podcast, Comedy Roast Battle. Give it up for my man, Zach Amico!
Keep going for my buddy Alex Tomaselli. Forgive me, guys. I was in the car for like 5 hours today, and I woke up really fat. So I gotta sit down for most of this.